Now that we've investigated individual annual plans and you understand how to create an individual annual plan based on a state action agenda and also independent of a state action agenda, I want to take just a moment and discuss how the outcomes will be organized in your individual action agendas. In the individual action agenda, you will be asked, how many participants do you plan to target for this program? So for my example, I'll use the Changing Workplace. If you selected the Changing Workplace as your individual action agenda, remember the Changing Workplace is also a state action agenda, the knowledge area is family economics. There are 4 topics associated with family economics: the Changing Workplace, Tennessee Saves, Disaster Preparedness for Family Finances, and finally, Youth Financial Management Simulations. So in the case of the Changing Workplace, you would select the Changing Workplace by indicating the plus sign next to the Changing Workplace. That would bring up the outcome indicators for this topic, the Changing Workplace. Those indicators would be separated into short-term outcome indicators, intermediate outcome indicators, and long-term outcome indicators. Next, you would want to indicate one set or all 3 sets of the outcome indicators. By way of example, if I indicate that I want the intermediate outcome indicators, then I mark the box next to intermediate outcome indicators. Once I've done that, then I am shown again the question regarding my target and also all of the outcome indicators, the intermediate outcome indicators. So I've indicated 200 participants will be targeted for this program, and the intermediate outcome indicators are listed. There's no retyping required. Those are the outcome indicators that are applicable to this program. Now, one thing I want to emphasize is that this process works exactly the same way even if your individual action agenda is independent of a state action agenda. Let me use as an example an individual action agenda created in horse nutrition. Horse nutrition is not a state action agenda, but it would be an individual action agenda created independently, and it may be an individual action agenda for you. You would indicate your base program as agriculture and natural resources, and perhaps you're planning to do some programming in forages, so you would indicate your knowledge area as animal science, but you would also indicate a knowledge area as plant science. Then you would see a list of topics that were applicable to both animal science and plant science, and from that list of topics you would select forage production and horse nutrition, and you would only see the outcome indicators applicable to forage production or to horse nutrition. So again, I want to emphasize that the outcome indicators have been prepared, and you can access those through a state action agenda, or if you're not planning based on a state action agenda, you may still access the topics and their associated outcome indicators. This completes Objective C of Super 1 training. Objective C was all about creating your individual annual plan.